Hey there, have you ever been to poetry camp? Yeah, I know. Who would want to spend their summer at poetry camp? Luckily, I was only there for a week. But in this video, I'll be talking about some stories from my week while I was there. So let's get into it, shall we? This poetry camp was not like your average camp, if I didn't make that clear already. At the beginning, they had us sign this contract thing, which wasn't like the average contract that you would sign at the beginning of school, like be kind, stuff like that. It was mainly saying a lot of stuff where it would basically like, oh, what happens here stays here, and no devices, and just like a bunch of rules, and it wasn't really anything to do with actually like being sure that everyone was respecting each other. It was more towards just coming across as something to just have it be that the counselors felt respected, I guess. About these counselors, if you could call them that, well, these two teenagers that were like in like their senior year of high school, I believe, were really chill and cool about a lot of stuff. So I didn't really have a problem with them. The main problem I had was with like the middle-aged counselors, if you could even call them that. It's like most of the time they were either telling us how to do things or just like not really doing that much of anything other than like going on a tangent about something or just like having us do random stuff, since most of the assignments towards like the start of the day would be to like read a poem like 5 times and then reread it to the entirety of like the poetry class thing, which wasn't really necessarily that fun or entertaining, but at least now I kind of know a bit of Langston Hughes. Another interesting thing about our poetry camp is that we would have the occasional guest speaker, and on top of a guest speaker, we had a weekly guest poet, which wouldn't have been that bad if the guest poet, who let's just call Bob Cheddar, gave me some real weird vibes. He was actually from like the general area, like near like my parents' office, and would usually speak at like this like poetry slam, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner place nearby that area. So that's quite interesting. And I believe he still speaks there. But overall, what he would do is he would just sit way too close towards me, or mainly have it be that the only space that would be left would conveniently be right next to him. I'm not saying that it was his intention to make me uncomfortable, but it definitely came across that way at times. I would also like to state that Bob Cheddar is not like a teenager, was not like a kid close towards my age or one that was younger than me. They were literally like a middle-aged man. So that's quite interesting. It's not like they did anything really physical or verbal towards me that necessarily made me uncomfortable. Just overall what they did to excessively try to associate with me and stuff like that. When it came towards the end of summer, they had me enrolled for a thing where I would read the poetry that I made while I was there. 2 poems: Why I Visited the Weeping Willows and What Art Means to Me. They're really quite like serious and unserious poems, which I kind of worked towards making just so I could be able to have it be that I could do something which is a bit of my passion at the time, being able to put stuff that I found interesting to me into good words. And my parents really wanted me to do it, so I decided to do it, and I felt like that went well. But the thing is, then a little bit towards a little while ago, they invited me to like the art gallery in my general area, and to basically have it be that I would like read my poems there and basically kind of like say how good of a camp day it was for a commission. And towards me, I was like, money is money. And guess who's hosting it? Yeah, Bob Cheddar. And I'm still waiting on my commission, and I'll be sure to let you guys know if I get that. But right now, Bob Cheddar, I need my money. Thanks so much for watching till the end of the video. I'm just starting out on this channel, and I've been hoping to make animations for a long time since art has always been something that I like to do. If you like videos like this, please consider liking and subscribing with the post notification bells on so you can get notified whenever I upload a video. Alright, see ya.